Hey guys, it's Friday for me and I am sitting in this gorgeous park near my house. And I don't know, it was 2 o'clock in the afternoon or something when I got here. And for probably 6+ months, I've been telling myself that I'm not going to work on Fridays. And I'm going to take Fridays off or completely, or it's going to be a day for me to relax and go to the park or just to be creative and learn and do personal growth and personal development. But it seems like every Friday my calendar fills up and I'm not completing the work that I wanted to do during the week, so I'm using Friday as a catch-up day. And this has been going on and on and on. And I had a conversation with my coach not too long ago, maybe 2 weeks or so ago. And I like how insights sometimes you get them in the moment and then you sort of realize, like, once you're doing the thing that's a result of you really getting the insight. So probably like 2 weeks ago, I can't remember how it came up with my coach. I said something about wanting to create this schedule that looked a certain way and had time for certain things. And he said, well, then, write down what X, Y, and Z will look like. And I said, I already have it. I just need to stick to it. And he said, no, not true. If you're not sticking to it, then you don't have it. And he told me a story about how this really sort of successful, recognized person reached out to him for coaching, and he was 5 minutes late for the conversation. And so my coach John said, okay, well, you're late, so you missed the window, and my next available opportunity is in 3 weeks because I'm going to Australia. And he said I had plenty of time during the day to, while I was there, but I committed to not doing anything in those hours. And so while I was available, I was not available, and that was because I was committed to the thing that I wanted. And I really got that in the moment. I was like, damn, I can't even argue with that. That makes so much perfect sense. And so here I am, kind of 2 Fridays from now, and all I've done today is personal growth and hang out in the park with this guy. I was, actually taking a nap on a park bench right before I woke up and decided to shoot this video. But the idea is, I kept telling myself that I'm going to do this thing on Fridays. I'm going to not coach after 5 o'clock. And I kept allowing all this other stuff to fill that space that I intuitively knew I needed. But my brain, my monkey mind, kept talking me out of it. No, you need to catch up, write your newsletter, shoot your video, all that shit. You do personal growth and read this stuff on nights and weekends. It's like, don't I work for myself? Isn't there some voice that's intuitively letting me know that this is a thing that's important, and yet I keep putting it off for later? When? I will when. I will when. It's like this ever distant future keeps being in the future, and if you want your future in the present, you have to reach out and grab it. So your vision, whatever that thing you want, has to become your path. I was talking to another coach the other day, and she was talking to me about how what she really wants to create is a synergy in the world, where people really connect with the environment, they connect with each other, because when there's this synergy, there's a different energy that allows for creation of greater things for everybody. And so I said to her, then make synergy your path. You're experiencing overwhelm because you're not living your vision as your path to create it. And so I took a dose of my own medicine today, and I went for a walk and a little run, and he got too tired, so now we're sitting on a bench in the shade. And it's just sort of that way of pulling your future into your present. It's not going to happen because all of these things change in your external world to allow you to create it. You have to control it from the inside out. Your external world will rearrange. When I finally made the decision that I wasn't going to coach after 6, I had to have the conversation with my current clients. Hey, listen, I'm no longer going to coach after 6. I know we agreed. How can we co-create this thing that works for both of us? And all these mystical people that I thought didn't exist, like the people with day jobs and blah, 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 who weren't going to be able to coach during the day, all coach during the day. It's all in here, and you need to create it from the inside out and reach into the future and pull your present into the now. How are you going to do that? What are you putting off for later? What are you waiting until the perfect circumstances arrange so you have the schedule, the time, the ability, the space for you to do? And how can you right now in this moment just rearrange the inside experience, declare it to be so, make your vision the path, and watch the world rearrange around you? Have a great weekend if you're watching this on a weekend.